Hello, everybody. I'm Brandon with Foul Mouth Farms. This is my wife, Tiffany. And we got a story to tell. It was one of those ones that we weren't going to tell at first. It was, we're actually kind of very private people. And doing this whole YouTube channel thing is just kind of something I was inspired to do by my daughter. And so talking about our lives and stuff like that, talking about personal matters, it's been really hard. I mean, it's a learning experience to do all this stuff. So, but, we've had chickens for probably 15 years now or something like that, for a long, long time. A lot of the birds we had were, I would say probably a third to half of them were probably fifth generation of owning these birds, raising them and stuff like that. And, we've dealt with livestock our entire married life. She's done it longer than that, and, horses and stuff like that. So, and we've bought and sold from a lot of different places. We used to do BLM horses and stuff, and we've even done some kill lot horses, went to kill lots and saved some horses and stuff like that. And, and we've done the same thing with chickens and things like that. And so anyway, we were visiting some good friends of ours, JC and Ronnie. They have a little barbecue thing that a traveling barbecue thing, and we'll do a little video of them another time here and everything like that. But they're the ones that encourage us to kind of do this video. And on this video, we had, we were sitting on roughly 40 chickens is what we had. And like I said, all of them had names. They're like family. Your animals become family to you. And it's hard when you have to let some of them go. And we've recently sold some horses and stuff, and that kind of stuff comes and goes. But so, like I was saying earlier in the video, we've bought and sold from kill lots and stuff, and we just recently got some goats. And before we got the goats, we were kind of looking around on the market trying to find some, and you're going to like these little flea markets and swap meets and stuff like that. Well, we went to one swap meet looking for some goats, and they didn't have any goats there, but they had chickens and stuff like that, and walking through, they had a variety of birds, turkeys and stuff, and ducks, and
of course the chickens,
and then of course chickens, and and you get a gut feeling sometimes not to buy something or not to do something. We've run into some horses like that and stuff like that.
Bought them anyway.
We bought them anyway and regretted it. So we wound up buying a couple of chickens because she kind of felt sorry for them. They were in a cage by themselves and stuff like that, and they wound up being sick with a disease. I don't know what it is. My wife, she researched it. She never even heard of it until they got them, and this all happened before we got our goats. And I'm not sure what the disease is. My wife knows what it is.
I'm going to butcher it. It's Mycoplasma gallisepticum.
I'll let you tell.
And it's a chronic respiratory disease. And the more research I did on it, the clearer it became to me that what I was going to have to do was cull my flock, the entire flock. It's one and done. It's all in or all out. And what led me to the decision was, we bought these new birds, and I quarantined them. Everything I get, I try to quarantine a minimum of 30 days. They were doing their 30 days, and it became clear that one of them had something wrong with it. It rattled when it was breathing, and she was just not healthy. She was not a healthy bird. And I kept an eye on her, and kept an eye on her, and kept an eye on her. Well, one of our roosters, one of the small roosters, Gus, got in with them, and so he had to stay in quarantine with them, and everything was going okay. And I thought, well,
hang on a second, we've got that train going through. Sorry everybody, we've got a train. Obviously, we live really close to railroad tracks, and it makes it kind of hard sometimes. But anyway, hang on just a second. One more blow. Is he done yet? Maybe. Sure. Should we start talking? He's gonna. What?
One more. There it is.
Okay, there's the last one. All right. Sorry, everybody.
So, of course, it became clear that he had to stay in quarantine with them, and she was not a healthy bird. And I was like, I had never heard of this, never seen it. And it's a upper respiratory infection. And it made the air sacs around her eyes just swell up, and it was just really a bad deal that her eyes became pussy, and she basically lost her eyes over it. And I kept an eye on, no pun intended, eye on her, and kept Gus in with them. And I thought if they stay that way, they'll be okay. But the way it wound up is he wound up bringing them out of the place where I quarantined them at into the coop. And this is a very contagious, fast-spreading disease, and there is no cure for it. If you treat it, you treat the secondary infections that they get, the pussy eyes and the infected air sacs and stuff like that. But there is no cure for the actual disease. So that's why I made the decision to cull my flock. And I owe a huge debt of gratitude to Shari for coming and doing that for me, because I personally couldn't do it. I watched a video recently where a woman was talking about if you can't look your animals in the eye and give them a good death, then you need to rethink your life choices. And that really kind of struck me, and I felt like I owed my birds a better death than to watch them suffer. And they were suffering. I could tell because their egg production had dropped. They were not coming out of the coop. Hero hadn't left the coop in several days, and Ben had not left the coop in several days, and you could just hear it and you could just see it. They all just became lethargic, and I owe them more than that because I did care about them. And that's just my feelings on the subject, is I did owe them a lot because I did care about them as individuals. And I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. Don't buy animals at swap meets.
Yeah.
that was a very
trust your gut. If you've got a bad feeling about buying something, and I did that day, I said, use your better judgment. I mean, if you think you have to have them, then we'll get them. But if not,
But it was one of those situations where it's like you want to do.
You can't save the world. I know you want to save every life, and you just can't save the world. And that's what we were trying to do. We were trying to
give them a better life.
We were trying to give them a better life, just like we've had every animal we've ever owned. We've always tried our best to give them the best life we can. And sometimes. And what's sad is for these couple of birds that we did, our whole flock paid for it, and we're paying for it. I mean, emotionally, obviously, you can see it was hard, and it's not something I don't wish anybody on. I don't wish this on anybody, And so what we've done is we've emptied our coop.
Yeah, stripped it down to bare bones, and we're in the process of heating it up. There's a heater in here running right now. It's 80 degrees outside, and it's
probably 100 degrees inside here. I'm sweating.
It's hot in here, but I mean, from everything I've read, it's heat and time kills it, and so that's what we're doing: heat and time.
Yeah.
Lots of heat.
But this was hard, and we saw things where people talked about. You can keep them alive still, but what kind of life is it? You gotta isolate your flock and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't something that we felt was fair to the birds. It wasn't fair to them. We immediately, when we got the hint that it was going to happen, we ended our egg production as far as giving any eggs out or anything like that. It was we, fortunately for us, we had a hen that was broody, Countess, and so we had her in a totally different area, and we have not brought her back over here since. She's the one that's got the 9 chicks that she's teaching them how to death bath. It's so we do have some of our original. This is going to be a whole new series of birds and everything like that. She is some of the original flock that we had, and my wife she's gotten with some. Who is that place that you got?
Hoover Hatchery.
Oh, Hoover Hatchery. So we've got some new birds ordered and stuff like that, and we're going to keep them kind of contained in a separate area until we've got this place all cleaned up and everything like that. And we will have a good bird production again and everything like that. And we care about our birds, we care about our animals, we care about what we've got going on. And I don't want nobody out there to think that, oh, you guys, it was just we were trying to save another, give another set of birds a better life. But let this be a warning to people out there. Be careful where you buy from. Pay attention to who you're buying from. Pay attention to, if you're going to a swap meet looking, don't try to go find something cheap, or don't try to go save something's life. Yeah, it's noble, but in the end, it could wind up costing you so much more. I mean, 40 birds costs 40 birds their lives to try to save 2 birds. So weigh out your options. Think about what you're going to get into and stuff like that.
And as far as Countess and her babies go, I've been literally practicing biosecurity measures to keep her safe. If I go over there and visit her, I take a shower before.
Separate change of clothes every time we go over there and back. Yeah, she's
anything here don't get transferred to anything over there. So, it is legitimate. It's legitimate biosecurity measures. It's like I'm very adamant. If you wear shoes over here, you're not going to go see them over there.
It's kind of like Noah's Ark for her. She's Noah in the. But yeah.
But, her and her babies that she's got now are emotionally valuable to me because, like we said, she's a 9th generation bird. I had her brother. Her brother was Egg's dad, and I had her parents. I had her grandparents. I had her great grandparents. I can pull up pictures and show them to you, which we might do that later.
Yeah, I'm going to post some pictures of the birds and everything like that. Some kind of a memorial type thing of them. So. And
as far as those babies go, that's why I'm so insistent on identifying who their dads are. We obviously know who the mom is because where she chooses to nest at is. You might as well be a contortionist to get to where she usually nests at. And that's why she is where she is, because I knew where she was sitting at before all this went on, and so she got a clean box, she got clean bedding, she got transferred, and everything where she was transferred to, it was all new, all the old stuff out. I can identify her babies by their tails. I know that she's got at least a Ben baby, at least one Ben baby, because I saw that. And then I know she's got at least one Egg baby, and I'm guessing 2 by the coloration, because they have some big old tails.
We think maybe there might be a thingamabob in there, and like I said, your animals become your friends. And it's really amazing the way a chicken will they got personalities just like people do and everything like that. Some of them are assholes, some of them are some of them are your best friends, and sometimes we get out there and they just want to run and jump up into your arms and hang out with you. You get out there and you try to work or dig or something like that, and they're right there under your feet. Every time you pick up something, they're trying to see what there is to scratch for. So this was hard. And to make this video, I wasn't going to make it. We weren't going to say anything about anything. We're just going to start over with a fresh flock, and we talked to JC and Ronnie about it, and thank you guys. We love you, and we wouldn't have put this video together if it wasn't for them. And then we got other videos. We got one, we're going to put some other stuff out too of other things. It's because of them. They've encouraged us to put more out. Keep on keeping on. Yeah. Like I said, it's hot as hell in here.
Yeah. He,
We are literally, I mean, it's stripped out, if you can see behind me. And it is hot in here. All the shelves are out, everything, all of the cages, everything is out of here. So we're starting fresh with them.
yeah, we're gonna come back and bleach it and then heat.
Yeah, and we got some stuff to put on the ground. I forgot what that stuff is called, but yeah, we're not out just because we've had to do this. It's just we felt like you people, anybody who's into animals or into chickens, you need to know this. Learn everything you can about the animals that you're getting into, be it goats, be it horses, be it cows, chickens, roosters, turkeys, ducks. I don't care what it is. Worms. Learn everything you can about the care for your animal. And yeah, I know we definitely learned a lesson. I hope this helps you guys. And I think we're going to put up a couple of little things behind this right here of the birds, and we'll leave it here. And thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. You know, if you guys have any questions about anything ever, leave a comment, and I do try to read them. I try to get back to whatever I can. I try to answer what I can and stuff like that. I'll even make a video of something if I have to. I've got a couple of things that people's talked to me about, tools that we need a person should have to do this kind of farming and stuff like that, small stuff, and things about oil changes, working on stuff. I got all kinds of stuff lined out that people's asked me different things. So expect lots more videos, and please like, subscribe, stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye.
There's Floyd. Let's see who all is taking dust baths. It looks like Earl and Domino and Dice. And there's Mary way back over there. I don't know who that is. She's on a high old time scratching her butt though. Floyd back there, just a little pookie. No, I haven't seen one in quite a long time. Good, Lemmy. I need to trim his beak up later.
Okay.
Crazy.
shot for trespassing. I'm telling you, I just need to put like